All right. You can see a quick glance at the latest player stats from the beginning of the season. Just started, we're already in 5th place. Top goal scorers are Pedro and Abraham. Highest average rating is Pulisic. Most assists are Mason Mount and Pulisic are tied. Best pass completion is Conte, 93%. Most player of the match awards, Pedro, Mount, and Pulisic's tied. Most yellow cards, Kovacic, Christensen, and Conte each have 1 yellow card. So you can see money-wise, we got lots of money. We're not allowed to make any transfers early on because we're still in the transfer ban. You'll notice recent changes to the team are we sold Willian. I know Willian's offer was going to expire at the end of the year, so we went ahead and got rid of Willian, or got money for him. I think we got like 26 million from Paris. It's a lot better than 0. It'll help us in the long term. We've got Pedro and Hudson-Odoi should be back pretty soon from injury. It'll be a little tricky in the first couple of months, but hopefully we can make up for it later on. You can see the lineup right there. All right, let's continue. Inbox, social feed. Loaned out are one of our backup goalkeepers from the under 18 league. Brest has made an offer to loan Chelsea's Pantic till the end of the season. Proposed Pantic would be competing for a starting role in the squad during his loan spell at the club. 10% of the salary will be paid for the duration of the player's stay. %10 sounds pretty low. I guess we're looking for him to improve and then come back better. We have so much money right now. $1.2 million was his fee back in 2015. Our next game, I think they said 11 days till going against Liverpool. Elite League homegrown quota. So right now, Manchester United have the most players earning a living playing across the elite divisions in the world out of all the English clubs. We're actually 2nd place. Chelsea have been asked to register a maximum of 25 players for the Euro Cup. At least 4 must have trained at Chelsea, 8 must have been trained at any club in England, and 3 for at least 3 seasons. Unregistered players, and it shows tons of our players that are unregistered. Between 15 and 25, currently we have 22. Let's see, do we have anybody else that is not, I mean, these guys are injured. I'm not going to put them up right now. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. Confirming pretty much everybody that's capable. Next. All right, the must respond. Didn't I just do this? Respond. Auto select everybody except for the injured people. I must have not hit confirmed. Yeah, whoops. Okay. Wait a second. Is Reece James... Oh, he's on international duty. Team of England. That's good. Reece James, I didn't know he was on the team last year. That's good. At least 4 players, blah, blah, blah. Again, keep telling me the same thing. I think I went back to the previous email. It was still open. Alrighty, next, inbox. Completed some information to the current crop players out on loan. Alright, so here's all our players, here's all their abilities, and how they're what their potential is, and how they're doing happiness-wise. Ooh, this player's doing really well. Morata has high potential. Guess they do this update every couple weeks. Alright, most of these guys are still in the 1 and 2 star. Very few look like they're potentially fairly good rating for him. Appearances. So I don't see anybody with zeros, so that's a good sign. That means they're getting some playing time. And they all look happy. The only one that's unhappy is here. Oh, and here. But they're probably unhappy because they're not playing very much because they only have 1 appearance. But they're only 2 stars, so that's probably why. And wow, they can make a loan report for each specific person. Few injury problems persisting. Same people. Still have the backup goalie, still hurt. Recently returned Hudson-Odoi and Reece James. These are just about ready. They just need some sharpness. So maybe I'll play them at the end of the game just for practice. Reece James, Hudson-Odoi. Okay. Increased injury risk. Light training only. Yeah, well, we have a couple weeks. They might be good by then. Look, Chelsea player was named in the English Premier Division Team of the Week. The player that was added was here on the right, Christian Pulisic. Cool. All right. Report about player development. McLeland could be of use in the under 20s. They're moving him from the 18s to the 20s. Sure. Observation. Hudson-Odoi and James are still hurt. Our backup goalies progressing well in training. High potential players, Sterling, Gallagher, and McEachran. Wow, they say Gallagher could be as good as Kovacic. And McEachran can be as good as Conte. Sterling could be better than Azpilicueta. Wow, that's some potential. Player form interaction. Praise Pedro, Abraham, and Mount. Excellent. Keep it up. Excellent. Keep it up. You think and I differ on what passes for playing excellently? I've been pretty average in my opinion. I'm your head coach and I don't appreciate you using that tone of voice with me. I'll calmly say I don't think my standards are that different from yours, and I'll look forward to even better performances now. I guess that's good. Fairly okay. Mount liked it. Interesting. Okay. Development Center. What's in the Development Center? Head of Youth Development. Ah, so you can see the progress on people. The only ones that are flat or going down are injured, so okay. Clark leads the way for the under 23s. 8.9 with a goal. Here 8.8 with 2 goals for Lewis. Winning 3-zip helps. You can see the ratings. We got a bunch of players in the 8s. Almost a 9 for Clark. He's only a 1 star. Wow. Wingback. Super low salary, but he has pretty good potential. Clark's also a 1 star, but he's only 17. Maybe in a few years. Also a wingback. Interesting, our wingbacks are the ones that score the goals. You'd think it'd be the forwards. Chelsea's been awarded $13,000 for winning 3-zip. That's nothing. Drop in the bucket for this team. World news tonight. Okay. Thank you, Peter. More news. I don't see any jumps out. Next is International Roundup. Only one Chelsea player, Cameroon. Whole list more of international players playing. All the Europeans, it looks like. Bergstrom, transfer status to the loan list. He advises will help in realizing his potential. Sure. Wouldn't hurt. He just became truly professional at the age of 17. Guess when you put somebody out on loan, that's what happens. Okay. In November, which is like 3 months away, we got $3 million for being on TV against Bournemouth and Watford. Or Watford. Watford. Chief Scout letting us know who's being involved in international teams. We just saw that, so nothing new there. Compiled a report. Alonso was good on training. Hey, let's calmly say, tell you very pleased. Glad you noticed. Very good. Should we criticize Pedro? He was the worst. We just praised him about 5 seconds ago. Guess he's kind of back and forth. I'm not going to criticize him. 6 more days till Liverpool. On with the training. Continuing international, yada yada. Under 18s, Bate was the best. He had a goal. He was the player of the match. Tied the game at 1 with a penalty. Okay. I believe he's been the best player for a while. He's still only 1 star. That's interesting. He's only 16. Czech Republic lost to England. Hey. Can find out who scored on England. The goal scorers were Jadon Sancho and Raheem Sterling. Chilwell had a 6.9. Artemori got a 7.0. He got to play. That's good. We got Tomori in the game. Not James, though. James is still kind of hurt. No surprise there. Hudson-Odoi did not play. Neither did Abraham. Oh, Ross Barkley came in as a sub. 6.7. We have a lot of players on England. That's good. First available first team players for the under 23. We got 2 players available. Rudiger and Zappacosta. Rudiger definitely needs time because his sharpness is lacking. They're both plenty healthy. International match reports. We had Miazga, Christensen, Tomori, and Ross Barkley. Yep. That's weird that Miazga's playing for the US but not Pulisic. Wonder why. Maybe I said he wasn't available or something. Alright. Getting ready for Liverpool. They like to do 5-3-2, so huge defense. They're most vulnerable against 4-2-3-1 wide. I wonder what my current one is. It 4-2-3-1 wide, 4-1-4-1, 4-1-2-3, 4-2-3-1, 3-1. I'm looking at the places. Wing play. I'm watching it. 4-1-2-3. Putting Emerson instead of Alonso there. I think he's a little bit better at defense. Ross Barkley would be good. James is good. Rudiger's good. So James and Rudiger might come off the bench for the defense. All right, next. Tomori spoken of his pride at winning his first cap for England. Congratulate him. Well done. Dream come true. Extremely good. Look at that. All right, so we got Mane up here in this side. They said Zuma's aerial ability might help, so Zuma might be a good guy too. They recommended him. He's a 20-year-old wonder kid. Currently on loan. Right midfielder. Extremely expensive. Only recommended a 70%. I'll pass on that. World-class midfielder. Ooh, he's very good. Even more expensive. Salah would be a quality signing. 82.90. I'll add him to the short list. Powerful center back. Always good to have defenders. He's definitely got a lot of potential. Midfield orchestrator. Ooh, he's expensive. Very highly recommended. 22-year-old winger. Nah. Explosive striker. Ooh, very high potential. Timo Werner. Keep watching him. .25-year-old fullback. Some potential. Another striker. Joaquin Correa. Stefan de Verge. Extremely interested. Central defender. I guess we can keep him on there. When our ban is expired, then that's definitely the time to start picking people. Center back. Striker, very interested. We got all these good players that we're seeing. "20-year-old goalkeeper." "30-year-old fullback." Midfield, Allen. Wow, he's cheap. He's only 4 million. These South American players are cheap, it looks like. A lot cheaper than the Europeans. 500,000? Are you kidding me? I take that back about Europeans. Ireland is cheap too. Auto save coming. Alright, next. Leipzig and Dortmund are leading the Bundesliga. Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid leading the Spanish league. We're still in 5th because everybody else was on holiday. Here's our under 23s, about to have 5 emails about them. Player of the match was McCormick. Victory. Potential training unhappiness. Zappacosta and Rudiger want less training. Reece James, most suitable as a right back. Okay. Hudson-Odoi as a left winger. Okay. Alonso as a left back. Okay. Reece James hugs line. And the reason he's good at crossing. Okay, that sounds good. Coaching assignments to add. Moving Myers to possession tactical. Okay. And remove him from defending and technical. Yeah, tactical. That's his best thing. Looks like he's not that good, but sure. Next. McCormick being played outside of the agreed-on position at the lone. Attacking midfielder. Instead, he was often deployed as a central midfielder. Recommend you have that conversation with Campbell. Attacking central. I mean, he scored a couple goals, or he scored a goal, didn't he? I'm not gonna talk to him about that. If he was struggling, I mean, they might put him in that new position, then he wouldn't get any playing time. I'd rather get playing time, whatever position they put him in. Under 23s lost. As long as Zappacosta and Rudiger didn't get hurt, that's okay. Looking at all the players, don't see any specific things. I think you can even watch it or watch the highlights if we wanted to. If there was like a player I was really interested, I'd probably click on that. Mount is hurt. Hurt while playing on England. Twisted his knee. Attempting to sprint. Oh, don't sprint, buddy. Oh, Frankie would be so sad. He'd probably spend the entire time. So we might miss him for a game. Maybe I'll put Ross Barkley in his spot. James bruised his shin. Somebody kicked him or he forgot to wear a shin guard. Shucks. But it's only out 1 to 2 days. Game's not for another 3 days, so he'll probably heal by then. Alrighty. Improved. Quite good. Future prospect. Influential player. Let's, very pleased with your recent training. Good job. See you around. He moved up to very good. Hey. Kirk signed a deal. Good for him. Fabian Johnson. Will Trapp with a goal? What the? Sebastian Yetget. Wow. They only won 3-0 against Cuba. They should have won like 7-0. I think the actual game, somebody had a hat trick. Possibly 2 people. I think Christian Pulisic got like assists or goals for 5 of the goals in that game. If I remember right, I think I saw the highlights on Twitter. England hammer Montenegro. Harry Kane had 2 goals. And Liverpool's Kane had goal. Chilwell had an assist. Looks like they had totally different players in the last game. That's interesting. Barkley got to play again off the bench. Tomori got to play. 7.3, that's not bad. No goals is always good. Clean sheet, as they say. Kovacic was in excellent form for Croatia. The following team was recommended. I think those looked okay. Now they're putting Zuma in, so the tall player that they were saying would be good against Liverpool is a good player. Good in the air, Alonso. Didn't I say Kovacic down here? Well, we'll compare. It's me versus the computer coach. Maybe I'll consider putting them in later. Oh no, it's referee Anthony Taylor. Oh, sack Taylor. Taylor's a horrible ref. He gets brutally. He lets them go offside all the time, lets their goalie cross the line. He's a terrible ref. He doesn't look like that. I think he's bald. He got a 7.71 on rating. In his last two games, he was a 4.5 and a 4.7. That's terrible. Terrible. Unpopular head coach Jurgen Klopp. Mount has a twisted knee. Mo Salah is still a pulled calf muscle. Their goalie is also a calf muscle issue. That's a relief. Their two best players are out. Watch out for Firmino. And the press conference. Alright. It's fair to say Chelsea didn't have the best of times against Sheffield United. Are you looking for a reaction from your players in this game? He's enthusiastic. I guess we have to match his whole team wants to bounce back with a win. Any chance for a few words about your tactical approach? Wily and not to be trusted. Let's cautiously say, certainly don't see us taking any risks. Willing to discuss any tactical details before a match. Like to play an attacking manner. Need to be proactive, get an early advantage. How about just not at all? He has high reputation. Alright, devious, unfriendly. Vermeer. Chelsea's last meeting with Liverpool took place, finished 1-2. What do you make of your chances in this match? I think we're well set for the result. I knew we were a very good team and are probably favorites. I don't like these matches. There so much potential for stuff to go wrong. I don't want to make predictions. Let's say cautiously. Your encounter sees you up against Jurgen Klopp following his recent Head Coach of the Month win. How do you feel about your counterpart's recent achievement? Calmly say, congratulate him, nobody deserves it. Sure. Super nice, friendly, whatever. How do you feel about the rivalry with Liverpool? One that's largely come out as a result of competitive battles with him on the pitch rather than, say, one drawn out of club locale. Experienced and deceitful and unfriendly. I will cautiously say, find the rewards more tangible and going to no. Not sure what it matters, to be honest with you. I'm a head coach, always want to win, fans determined. Yeah. How important is for cooler heads to prevail in the heat of battle? Best chance of winning, 11 players on the field. How do you think you'll handle the pressure of this one? No relationship. Calm. Do you agree with those who said the Premier Division wouldn't be the same without matches like this? He's devious. I look forward to these matches as much as any. Do you fear the intensity and pressure of this kind of match will adversely affect your players? We never have to worry about things like that. I'd like to play them every week if it were possible. They don't need motivating. Play better in them too. How are things between you and the owner? Wily and not to be trusted. I could say no comment or storm out. Calmly say, as always, I am focused on training and coaching my team. His current happiness is content with life at a club he loves. How are your preparations been affecting the 13-day gap between matches? Wily and not to be trusted. It's been good to work out a few things. Bergstrom signed a new contract. Can you expect to see him in the first team on a regular basis? I don't talk about that. He's a 17-year-old goalkeeper. He keeps the gold. Deluge of inevitable questions. Of course they have to repeat all that for me. I'll keep the same tactic. Pre-match tactical report, summary of my advice. Add Abraham to penalty taking duties. I'm not going to add him. He likes to kick it over the goal. Azpilicueta, move him from wing back to fullback. More suited at fullback. No, I think he's more suited at wing back. He lets the ball through sometimes, so don't want him in the front. Mason Mount, indirect free kick takers. Yes. Drag and drop a player onto this list. Drag. Drop. Okay, it worked. I'm putting players on here. I guess we didn't have anybody picked out, so I can just kind of line it up. Barkley's got one heck of a kick. Anybody you want in here? Chat. Where'd Mount go? I saw him up here. There he is. Oh, Reece James on the right. I forgot about him. There we go. Sounds good. Play for set pieces. I believe this instruction would increase our chances of getting positive result and tend to score a high percentage of goals from set piece. Definitely. That's good. Who else was good from free kicks? There was another guy from corners. We got Mount, we got Kovacic. That's good for now. Let's continue. Klopp dismisses suggestion of grudge match. What? Mangler was just a bit fired up about the match last time around. I don't think any issues with him. Certainly don't need to see this as a grudge match or anything like that. So his words, but their questions that caused him to say it. Okay. Pre-match tactical briefing. They like balanced, so we did a great choice there. Much wider. Advice 1. What does advice 1 mean? Use tighter marking. Tighter marking would help to reduce the number of touches. Oh. Alright, but players were not happy. Abraham still needed to be going forward every opportunity. No particular reaction. Conte was the only other person. License to roam around. Nope, not excited. Okay. Adrian and Van Dijk. Go hard on Van Dijk. Okay. Squad plan scenarios. Yeah. Okay. That made him happy. Let's see if they play better now. Klopp has been trying to cool the war of the words. The two of you became embroiled in. Ah. Are you the one that considers a grudge match despite that? Not at all. Reeks of media. Yep. Exactly. Media's being the media. Mangler talks to Klopp. Spoke to the media. Okay. Confirmation. Who's available for the under 18s? They suggest Hudson-Odoi because he needs sharpness. Sure. Sounds good. He was going to play in the game anyway. Question from Pastore. Mauro Pastore. In light of Everton's head coach decision on admission of interest in signing Luis Bate, what are your immediate thoughts? Open to discussions. How hard is it for you to strike a deal when you're not the best of friends with the other party? I don't think there's much to discuss here, is there? And that shows up on the news. Everything I say is on the news. Alright, Mount, they're saying, is back, but his condition's still recovering. Hudson-Odoi passed the fitness test. Still needs match sharpness. They recommend maximum 75 minutes. And James maximum 60 minutes. So James probably gets subbed in. Caballero failed. Still our backup goalie is hurt. Then we got a preview. Hey, they have the same formation we do. Alright, here's where we choose the actual players in the game. This is one I was trying to decide. Alonso or Emerson. I'm going to go with Emerson. I might change Alonso later on. I know I want Rudiger in later. James maybe also. Where's James? James is... putting James in Rudiger's spot because Rudiger's on the other under 23s. So if we put James here, then he could be subbed in. Any other guys we want to sub in? Christensen. Mount is still hurt. I think we're all set. Yep. So consider Alonso. Consider But we got a lot of players. During the game, we'll decide. Dressing room, pep talk, assertive. Go out there and get revenge. Go out there and get revenge. Let's see what assertively saying go out and get revenge does for us. Hey, couple people. Didn't work. Okay. Defense, assertively saying make a difference. There we go. Majority of players happy about that. Midfield, assertively say, go out there and make a difference. Conte's happy. Hey, we finally made Conte happy. Attack, assertive, make a difference. Not so much. Okay. The tunnel. Mangler, it's Derby Day. How much do you look forward to taking on your rivals? Experienced and deceitful. It means more to the fans than to anyone else. I personally always look forward to this one, real buzz. It's always a tremendous occasion. Now they talk about Jorginho, lack of match fitness. How long can he last out there? He's good to go. Tamori fit enough. Azpilicueta's versatility. All right. Man, they fouled us right away. Free kick. That's what we were looking for. And apparently we didn't get a shot because it bumped away from the highlight. Shucks. Yeah, maybe Tamori for James, because Tamori's still tired after the English thing. Yellow card on Jorginho. Ooh. Alexander-Arnold crushed that. There we go, look at that. Pedro to Emerson. Kovacic to Pulisic. Who lost it? Ouch. We're telling Jorginho to ease off tackles. Man City scored on Crystal Palace. Okay. Looks like Alexander-Arnold's tired or hurt or something. Make short passing plays. Tamori, Kovacic. Here's another kick. Oh, Pedro, look at that. Ah. All the way down for Firmino. Steal by Emerson. Up to Abraham. Oh. Lost it. Nice tackle. Ooh. Header right to Kepa. Kepa the keeper with the save. And it's halftime. 0-0. Good conversion in the final third. Struggle to make inroads in the attacking area. Struggle for possession. Alright, pep talk. Calmly say, dig in, give it everything you got tonight. Reserve wins. Let's go out and do it. Far from pleased. Happy with your performance so far. Give these fans their money's worth. Nah. Unlucky so far. Jorginho liked that idea. Defense, assertively say, very happy, solid defensive effort. A lot of people were happy with that one. Christian was inspired. Looks like we've only got 2 midfielders and one attacker. So let's say to the midfield. Ooh, I said I'm happy and they weren't happy about that. Alright, how do we say something negative assertively to defenders? Not happy with your finishing? You didn't like that either, Abraham. Me and my big mouth. Alright. Emerson had a foul. They're already taking out players. Steal by Conte. All the way down. Look at that. He just flew. Oh. Hit the outer of the net. That looked like it was a goal. Get that out of there. Right now we're balanced. I think we have energy to move to... Oh! What a cross. Goal review. I don't see anything weird. Looked okay to me. Disallowed offside? What? Come on, Taylor. I guess if... Yeah, let's pause. Let's see what we're doing health-wise. Okay, so Tomori could probably go out. We need some minutes for James. Let's do that. James is kind of an outer player, so let's move him out. That's actually the right side, isn't it? Let's swap these two. There we go. Okay. And anybody else need to come in? Giroud needs to come in. Let's put in Giroud for Pedro. And let's obviously move these two. And should we put Hudson-Odoi also? He needs sharpness. Sure. And let's see if we can change our tactics to be more aggressive. I think you can do that while you're actually in the game. There we go. So I'm going to change it to positive. Actually, I'm going to change it to attacking. Oh, Emerson got hurt. Darn, and I can't make any more subs because I just moved him over. Why is it moving around here? You can't make any more. Okay, so now it's telling me that. Oh, they were moving people around. Yeah. Let's move him to the side since he's hurt. Let's put, should I put Reece James or Azpilicueta in the middle? Azpilicueta, yeah. They were saying he might be a good center back anyway. So we're putting him out on the side. He's hurt, so I could take him out, but then we'd be short a player, so. It's alright. We'll say attacking, maybe we'll have the ball up farther anyway. Alright, Christian. To James, go the cross, back to Pulisic. Oh! Just off. Emerson's the free kick taker and he just gave it right to the goalie. That could be a problem. His condition's going up. That's interesting. He's now 55. Huh. Whew. It's going to be a corner. Steal. Giroud all by himself. Yes! He's the man in the last 10 minutes. He scores like crazy. Booyah! And now it's 1-0. We'll take it. That's right, because the other one got waved off because of the penalty. Awesome! All right, Olivier Giroud. Now we can change our tactics from attacking down to balanced. As much as I want to score another goal, I don't want to accidentally give a break or a counter or anything like that. Nice save. Now kill time, kill time. 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. Here comes a highlight. All right. Conte on the break. He's like the one-man show. The injured Emerson. With a cross to Giroud. They're going to switch to attacking. They wait till the last second to do that. Keep clearing it out. Clear it out. Out, out, out. Offsides. That's going to be time right there. Boot it as far as you can. Time goes fast when you kick it far. Uh-oh. Yes, James with the steal. Christian's just going to wear out the clock. Nope, he gets the ball stolen. It's all over. We won 1-0. In your face, Liverpool. They gave Taylor an 8.4. Wow. I predicted a draw before the match. To be honest, I'm surprised Chelsea have been able to win this one. I still believe the two teams are very similar. This loss will have hurt Liverpool. Yes, you bet it will. Awesome. Woo! Dressing room. Assertive. Well done. Good win for us. Everyone's happy. Except for one of our backups. Cool. All right, we are up to second place. 1 point behind Manchester City. This is great. Mangler's wing play approach overcame them. They favored the gegenpress system. Player of the match, Giroud. Every time I put him in, he scores. It's pretty awesome. He wasn't even that sharp, but he's just that smart of a player. Emerson, gashed lower leg. Oh, I have to put in Alonso. Oh, shucks. I guess we'll do the press conference. They're probably going to talk about being excited because we beat our rivals. How upset are you with the result coming as it did against buoyant Klopp, who you were very vocal in your admiration of before the match? What? I was hoping my praise might lead to complacency. You trying to start a war here? Calmly say it. No benefit in discussing what was said. Yeah. Beating your bitter rivals must make this particularly pleasing for you. Um, I don't care who we play as long as we win. How much of a lift does it give the team to be surged up, to have surged up the table after that result? One step at a time, always room for improvement. How important could this victory be for your season as a whole? Rather beat everyone else and lose to our rivals, so that means a successful campaign. Technology played an important role. How important do you feel these advancements have been? Too busy, unimportant things. All right. Giroud was sharp. Praise Giroud's performance. Passionate. You were superb in front. Keep it up. He was superb. He feels superb. We'll take it. Did we see anything? Yeah, that's okay. All right. Well, I think this is a good time to cut. Um, that was a great game. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Look forward to the next one. I'll definitely look to keep this up. All right. Gotta remember to save. One time I forgot to save, so don't want to forget that. Thanks again for joining us. Appreciate it. Look forward to more in the future. Have a good one. Mangler signing off.